What if everything that's happened with the innies of MDR, the heartbreak, the defiance, and even the rebellion were all a part of Lumon's master plan? Today, we're diving into the theory that Mark, Helly, Irving, and Dylan were never truly fighting back. They were being shaped, conditioned, because the rebellion isn't the glitch, it's in the design. At first glance, Severance seems like a classic story of rebellion, a group of corporate workers fighting back against an oppressive system. But what if that's exactly what Lumon wants them to believe? Consider this: Lumon is obsessed with control. Their severance process doesn't just separate memories, it shapes identities. Do we really think a company this powerful would allow a rebellion to happen under their noses without having built-in fail-safes? No, the rebellion isn't slipping through the cracks. The test subjects are going through the refinement process. In the first episode, Mark is promoted to department head right after Petey's disappearance. This isn't random. It's Lumon selecting the next subject for their psychological experiments, like reintegration. His grief is a tool. All of the innies in MDR believe they're breaking free, but look closer. Their experiences aren't random. They're carefully crafted to push them towards roles Lumon wants them to fulfill. Mark, the grieving leader. Mark's severance isn't just about forgetting his wife. It's about controlling how he processes grief. His sadness makes him vulnerable, but also malleable. Lumon isn't erasing his pain, they're weaponizing it. When Mark finds the map that Petey left, it seems like chance discovery. But what if it was left there on purpose by Lumon to trigger his curiosity? Helly, the defiant rebel. Helly's rebellion feels authentic, but remember, she's an Egan. What if her arc is designed to create the illusion of rebellion, to see how an innie would react when pushed to the brink? She's not breaking the system, she's stress testing it. When Helly tries to unalive herself after her outie refuses to let her quit, who is in the position to save her but Mark, the one who has deep subconscious ties to love and loss? And this event is what begins him on the road to becoming the leader of the rebellion. Irving, the loyalist. Irving's strict adherence to the rules and rituals seems like blind loyalty, but what if it's a part of his conditioning? Lumon is studying how deeply loyalty can be embedded, even when doubt starts to creep in. Early in the series, when Irving is playing the red ball game, he is so proud to declare that he's worked at Lumon for 3 years and knows all 9 core Lumon principles. But by Season 2, Episode 4, he is drowning someone just for being an Egan. Dylan, the live wire. Dylan's role is to act impulsively. He's the spark, the one who pulls the switches. But what if Lumon wanted someone to pull those switches? When Dylan holds the overtime switches, allowing the innies to wake up outside, why wouldn't the door to such a sensitive room be locked? And how did Dylan know exactly what to do without prior experience? Almost like Lumon designed the system to be used by an innie. Now let's break down the evidence that Lumon is orchestrating everything. 1. The overtime protocol. Why would Lumon create a feature that allows the innies to wake up outside of work? Isn't that risky? Unless the feature is designed to study how innies behave in the outside world. When Dylan's innie is activated outside of work, his panic feels genuine, but Lumon has a lack of a strong response, as if it's a controlled variable in their experiment. Milchek's reactions. Milchek never seems genuinely surprised, even when Dylan attacked and bit him, almost like he expected it. He's not just reacting, he's observing, taking notes. and his eerie calmness through everything suggests that he's seen this before, or he was waiting for it to happen. So why go through all this trouble? What's Lumon's endgame? It's not just about data, it's not just about productivity, it's about identity. Lumon wants to create the perfect employee and the perfect cult follower, someone who can rebel when needed, conform when required, and be controlled in every possible psychological state. When Mark's Innie screams she's alive and Helly gets to give her little speech, it seems like a victory for the rebels. But what if Lumon was watching and Milchek broke through those doors exactly when he was told to? What if that was the moment Lumon wanted it to happen, to see how the public and how the Innies would react to such a revelation? Here's a terrifying thought. The rebellion was never real. It was just another level of control. What if the illusion of fighting for freedom is the greatest prison of all? If you found this theory interesting, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the rebellion was all a part of Lumon's plan? Can a planned rebellion be part of a system of controls? Let's unravel this mystery together.